This was a vision by Shirley Tilghman and her committee to bring the arts to the forefront of the campus. We all know in the Renaissance, all the arts were together, right? We've forgotten that today. So the idea to bring this Center for the Arts forward and have everyone encounter dance, encounter theater, encounter poetry, encounter music, this is a very important gesture that has a larger philosophical goal over the whole idea of education.
Arts are integral to our role as humans, as learners, as becoming empathetic, as becoming social activists, as becoming creative thinkers. And, I knew the spaces were going to be gorgeous, but I didn't realize what it would feel like walking off the dinky and having this monument to the arts.
We knew we wanted to present a new front door for the university and for the arts at Princeton. And so the project started with understanding the courtyard typology that makes up the Princeton campus, which is a three-sided courtyard that opens to the landscape and shaped by a series of portals. And we wanted to transform that into a 21st century expression of that. And so you'll see the building is able to be approached and porous from many different directions. And you're actually able to catch glimpses into the arts and into the programs. So you get these wonderful invitation views to increase the visibility to the arts and sort of allow for chance encounters with the arts.
So the three buildings that make up the quadrangle each have their own separate idea. For the dance and theater building, the concept is a thing within a thing. This building, which is dedicated to the arts, is about embedded, and the music building, the concept is suspension. The three buildings are all sheathed in Lecce stone, so there's a coherence to the whole, but inside each one is different. They have their special identity within. In the music building, I had this impulse in the first sketch. I said, let's just separate the chambers completely and suspend them individually so there's no vibration transferred through the floors and there's no acoustic vibration transferred through the practice chambers. And there's a psychological separation. You feel like you're in your own cabin in the sky. And the fact that you can see through the whole building here, you can feel this embrace of the distant horizon. I think there's something concentrated that happens in these rooms. Maybe it's because when you arrive here on these suspended walkways, it gives you that levitation feeling. And the way this building is structured is counterintuitive. Instead of going the short dimension, the beams go this way so that these practice rooms can hang on the structure. That meant these two facades saw just a glass skin, and that's also suspended on cables. And here you have the cables that are in very big tension to support this whole curtain wall. So this tension is just pulling down. This tension is pulling up, which I think is like stringed instruments that are in tension. There's a tectonic relationships to musical instruments. This building, which is dedicated to the arts, is about embedded. This stone tower, which connects on an axis to the campus, is embedded in this glass, which holds the gallery. One of the things about having this idea that drives the design is you can work your details in each of the three buildings. You have these different things that happen because that was the conceptual strategy of the building. And the stone is from a 2,000-year-old quarry that the Romans opened in Lecce, Italy. And one of the things that I find really exciting today is the ability to make very sculptural and crafted elements in architecture via direct connection from our computers in our office to the cutting machine. You can get this level of detail like medieval crafts detail, but it's done with technology. This is a room which is made out of this highly insulated glass. It's called Overlook. It's like polar bear hair. This gives us a super insulation quality, and it has this cloud-like light. And the dancers that were up there, they said, oh, it's so beautiful. It's like standing in the clouds. You can see here the liquid light coming from a skylight under 10 inches of water, so it dances with the sunlight and the refraction, and it has a different feeling all through the day, all through the seasons, and whether or not the wind is blowing. So we're really connected to nature above.
With the forum, we have a black box theater, a dance theater, and an orchestra space, all on the same floor and just right across from one another. That can provoke a lot more collaboration, which is the most important thing about being an artist, is by communicating. Even the forum itself can be considered to be a performance space. I think that's kind of like the brilliance of it all.
And it also opens to the community because there's the door to the campus right there. This is a place where people from the community can come in and mingle with people from the campus. And over there might be someone from the orchestra. And there might be dance rehearsal people over here. There might be some black box people over here. And there might be some engineers that just are passing through here to get a coffee. And that's what this is all about, is bringing people together.